Show you basically how easy it is to temper the chocolate that you'll get in your kit, and I've used the exact amounts that will be in your kit. So what I've got here is milk chocolate. So I'll just show you that here. So I've already melted this just to save a bit of time. So I'm going to temper that, and then we're going to mold them. So we've got some cute owl molds that I want to be filling, as well as hearts. Who can go wrong with hearts, right? So with milk chocolate, so how do we temper, or what is tempering? Basically, you got to heat the chocolate to 42 degrees if it's milk, and then you got to cool it down to 27, and then you got to bring it back up to your working temp, which is 31 degrees. But because we're using seeded chocolate, so we're using a seeded method, that just means we've got already tempered chocolate. So the chocolate you're going to get in your kit's already tempered. So what you need to do is you measure out 100 grams of that, and then you chop it really fine, as you can see. And this is what we'll add after we melt this. And because this already has the correct crystal structure that's in the chocolate, we basically add that in slowly, and then those crystals will continue to grow and make more crystals, and then it's pretty easy after that. So let's check the temperature of our chocolate. Okay, so we're at 43. Okay, that's enough. I'll take this off the heat. So I'll just move this out of the way. So make sure you take your bowl off, dry the bottom, get rid of the water, and we slowly we're gonna add our tempered chocolate. And this does two things. As I said, it cools down the chocolate, but because it's already tempered and we're adding that in, it's adding the correct crystals. And so it's really easy. You just stir it in basically till there's no more lumps, and you keep checking. Well, I've got this, but you'll get one of these. So you insert the probe and you check, and once you reach working temp, which is 31 for milk, then you're ready to go. So look, we're already at 39. So keep stirring, and then as soon as you see the chocolate melting, you know, the little lumps starting to melt. So just to show you, so there's still, you know, it's still a bit, there's still some lumps. I'm gonna add a bit more. So make sure you add this slowly. Don't add it in all at once, because then it'll cool the chocolate way too quickly, and it'll be a lot harder for you to melt the bits of chocolate. So yeah, you can get your kids involved, you know, have a glass of wine, get them to do the stirring. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that. It's fun. Raphael was helping me today. I made an earlier batch. I have to give him some credit. He did put the toppings in the mold, you know, but he did also eat half of them. So we're at 35. So definitely get the kids involved. It's a nice activity to do with your loved ones. So this chocolate, I can see it's the lumps have melted. I'm going to add some more because we haven't gone down to 31 yet. But that's basically what you're doing. Add a bit of the chopped up chocolate, stir, and take your temp. Really easy. Any questions so far? Anyone have any questions? So we're at 34 now. We're almost there. It's almost done. How easy is that? Had a few more people join as well. Any questions about tempering? So make sure you have your piping bag ready. So I've already got it kind of sitting in a little cup thing, so it's easy to pour in that piping bag. I just find that when you're doing little bonbon molds, it's easier to pour the chocolate in a piping bag than just pour it straight from the bowl. It's just less mess. So how are we going with the temp? Let's have a look. 33, we're almost there. We want it to get down to 31. Bit more stirring. The chocolate's almost melted, the bits there. Where are we at? 32.9. I'll add a touch more. So you may not even need to, like, look how much I've got left. You may not even need to use all of it. So don't be in a rush to chuck it all in. You gotta basically watch it, take the temp and keep stirring. And that's it, really. Very easy. So this one is the milk chocolate. If you're tempering dark chocolate, then you need to heat it to 45 degrees, and then your working temp is 32. So it's really amazing how something so simple as chocolate and delicious is actually, you know, it involves a very scientific process. So I just love that. Like when I studied how to temper chocolate, I was, you know, wowed by it. So yeah, it's very good. So have a look now. The chocolate's getting nice and thick. There's a bit, there's a few little lumps still in there. So I'm gonna try and, you know, just melt them down, mix. Also, because it's a cold night and I'm in my little factory, it's happens pretty quick. So it's 31.5, so we're 5.5 of a degree off. So I'm just going to stir because there's still a few lumps. So definitely I do not need to add these. So like I said before, you may not need to add all the seeded chocolate. You can save it for later. So just stirring. Like I said, get the kids involved, get them to do the elbow grease, you know, get them to do it. Another check. 30.8. I'm happy with that. This chocolate is tempered. So the way you check it is you can either get a butter knife or cut a small square of baking paper, and then you just like put a thin layer of the chocolate on it and then just sit it on your bench for a minute, and it should harden and have a nice shine to it. And that's how you test if it's tempered. Okay, so we're ready. Chocolate's tempered. How easy was that? So now I'm just gonna pour it in my piping bag. Make sure you dry the bottom because you don't want any water dripping in. Your chocolate will seize. Have your mold on a tray because it's silicone. You know, if you carry it and it's like, ooh, the chocolate's gonna go everywhere. So I'm gonna get a pair of scissors and just cut this. So we're gonna cut. And just, it's clear, yes, you can see me piping. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pipe halfway. Okay, I'm not gonna fill them all the way, just halfway, because I like having nuts and fruit and all kind of fillings in my chocolate. So the toppings that you get in your kit, I'm gonna try and pipe as quickly as I can. So I'm only filling them halfway. You guys with me? Filling them halfway, and then I'm gonna add my toppings. All right, and I'm gonna do the heart one, and I'll show you the ones I made earlier. Pity you can't taste them, but I'll taste them for you. So just piping as quickly as I can. Here we go. So I'm just going to sit this piping bag on my tea towel so it doesn't cool down a lot. So I've got some diced dates. You know, I'm gonna put some, what else do I have? I've got some roasted nuts. Let's put a walnut in that one, peanut in that one. So this is like, you know, the kids can really get involved in this part. So, you know, make sure you involve them. Like that's the whole point of these. So yeah, and we've got some cranberries. So I put some. We've got some flaked coconut. Don't want to forget my topping. So I've got some flaked coconut as well. Okay, so I'm just going to tap them down. Sorry for the noise. Okay, they probably tapped a bit too hard. And I'm just going to top them up now quickly. You know, they just need a touch. And and then we tap them again, and then off they go in the fridge, and we're done. That's how easy it is. Tap again. All right, so you're just getting the air bubbles out, and then I'm gonna put this in the fridge to sit. And that's it. This is the finished product, people. This is how easy it is to make your own chocolate. So I made these earlier with Raphael's help. How cute are these owls? Look at the, you know, how cute are they? They're like adorable. This one. I'll just show you some of the owls. They're like, oh, look at this one, Mum and Bub. I couldn't help it. This mold was cute. So that's basically it. And you know, I put some toppings on the underside of it as well. So I'm gonna dig in, guys. I'm sorry. Yum. I really wish I could share this with you right now, but it's yum.